I think about a carbon copy. And if you're a kid, you might have played with the carbon paper and you drew something out. You maybe do a house or a train, and then you pull off the top sheet and the replica is right behind it. You have a carbon copy. It's exactly the same. So Jesus did what he saw the Father do. Amen? He was a carbon copy. Jesus is the Word made flesh, so there was no misinterpretation. There was really, it was, I want to say, it was directly from God what he said. He spoke exactly what God wanted him to say. He did exactly what God wanted him to do. So he was a carbon copy, right? He was the image of his Father. He did what he saw the Father do. John 5:19. Jesus gave them this answer. Very truly, I tell you, the Son can do nothing by himself. He can do only what he sees his Father doing, because whatever the Father does, the Son does also. So as Jesus followers, Christ followers, we want to do what we see the Father doing. And Jesus is our example in the earth. He walked the earth. He was tempted just like we were tempted, but he said no, thank God. And so he was able to go and be a perfect sacrifice. So we want to do what we see the Father doing, and we can endure. Because as we imitate God, we will be successful and we can endure the persecution coming against us. An example of persecution is maybe at your work, they're not believers and they want to celebrate something that your faith says you don't celebrate, or they're saying things that you don't participate in. So you might leave the discussion. You might not say anything. No, they can stay in the break room and chit chat and do that about things, but you separate yourself and they may laugh at you. They might say things about you. Oh, John, he doesn't like our jokes. Or, oh, John, he's got to leave for prayer. Or, oh, John, he goes to church on Sunday. He's not doing what we're doing. And he's not. John is doing what the work. And so that's persecution. They're persecuting you because of your faith. But what would Jesus do? He would love them. The Father loved all people, all mankind, right? For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. John 3:16. And so Jesus would have loved them, just as he did when he was on the cross. Forgive them, Lord, for they know not what they do. So John, in that example, he's going to do what he sees the Father doing. He's going to love them. He's going to lay his life down for them. And he's going to say, you know what, Lord? I'm going to endure the persecution. I'm going to show them love. And some of John's coworkers may come around. They might say, well, John's not acting like us. So he's doing well here. He's getting promoted. He's growing. He has things are working out well for him. Yes, he has trials and tribulations, but things are working well. His relationships are good. Why? Because he knows the Lord. He knows the Lord. There's something different about John. And so because of that, because you didn't act like the devil, because you didn't curse him out, because you didn't do that, they see the love of God on you. And so you did the will of the Father and you were able to endure because God is with you.